Exiles. Today I wanted to talk about the build I'm currently working on creating to hopefully do the boss fights and do them consistently, as we got a whole bunch of new endgame boss fights. I want a build that can go in and do this content, do it well. So that's what I'm working on. We'll see if this is a success, but I'm going to be building around Elemental Hit Inquisitor. My idea behind this is with Shadowstitch, we can get some really good EHP. So right now we're all the way up to 10k. We're only level 84, and we're working with some pretty mediocre gear in terms of all these 4 slots here. Our amulet, boots, belt, and gloves. I basically was just buying corrupted items that had decent life and res on it, and just chucked it on the build so that way I could get it running. I leveled as like Storm Cloud, Rain of Arrows or something, just to speed level some, and I just switched in the build last night a little bit, and so I just bought some gear to make it work. Other than that, I'm doing stuff like Crown of the Inward Eye, Shadowstitch. I'm taking advantage of Wrathpith Globe. If we get this our HP up to like 6-7k, this will give us 140, 120% damage, which is really pretty cool for spell damage, along with giving us some life, ES, chance to block, and then I corrupted it for reduce chance to take crit damage because these shields are really cheap, so getting a nice little corrupted one isn't too bad. And then a wand I crafted by fracturing on good attack speed, and then threw Deafening Essences of Woe until I hit OK crit. And then I augmented on another attack to get 300 accuracy and crafted a pen. So it's a decent little wand. It wasn't too bad to craft. We're going to see where we can take this in terms of damage. The idea is we're going to do Tri-Elemental Hit, taking use of Elemental Equilibrium, the new Trinity support, and then also taking advantage of highest path from the Inquisitor, where our life regen sitting at about 870. So we get roughly double that, so we're looking at close to 1700 life regen from or basically to both our ES pool and our life pool. You get 900 regen, and then if we proc Enduring Cry, that goes all the way up to another 2000 of each. So Enduring Cry is like another 4000 EHP life pot. Mix in Fortify, mix in, we'll see what else we can mix in for defenses, but the idea is to make this hopefully a really tanky character in the end, to basically take down these hard boss fights. That's my plan. We'll see if it works. The DPS is kind of just okay right now. I'm using GMP, so we'll swap that out for a damage support eventually when we go to do boss fights and whatnot. But for right now, I'm just leveling it. So this is the character I'm working on. This is the janky idea I had. We'll see if it actually works. And of course, Corrupted Soul as well, because we're doing hybrid stacking as well. And then the plan is pretty simple. Take it to some endgame bosses, see how it does. I want to have a character that I can go and clean these fights whenever I want to. Hopefully deathless most of the time, or convincingly without too much trouble. And this is my attempt at that. We'll see if it works. I think the big linchpin factor right now is going to be if we can get the damage high enough. Right now it's just kind of mediocre damage for a level 80 character, so we'll see where that goes. That's the build I'm working on. Hope you guys enjoy this little video of what I think is an interesting idea of what I'm trying to do, and whether or not it fails or succeeds will greatly determine whether or not I end up making a guide on this character. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be working on, so hope you guys enjoy. See you next time.